Hello and welcome to the Lost Tarot 1 with Madame Shantice, and today we are going to do another random reading. Alright, so the cards are already pre-shuffled. Alright, too many. Give me one card please and thank you. Alright, we got Justice reverse. Alright, so somebody here isn't being their authentic self. They're not telling you the truth, they're not scaling whatever they need to scale, and they're still being a lazy bum. All right, but that's all it is. All right, whoever this is, it could be a Libra. All right, you got the nine of wands. Okay, they're not being defensive right now, as they shouldn't. Okay, and then you got the 9 of swords. So yeah, they're stressing out at night. They can't sleep at night. They're at the 9-9. So it's getting a little bit too hard, a little bit too heavy for them to carry. Clarify. Okay. Knight of Wands. So somebody here slept around on you. Okay, they were waiting for their third person to come with the Ace of Cups, but it didn't. Somebody else did. Came around. Right, because this person wanted to be the Queen of Pentacles. This is the money person. All right, this is why they were talking. Fucking retards. I swear, because it's just like, yo, if you're still talking to your baby daddy, then let the other motherfucker know so he won't put that much interest in your ass. You feel me? Because now you're just wasting both of their time. Anyway, 9 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Yep. Now they want it. They're like, oh, because we did it, so let's get married before we have another baby. They're not gonna do that shit. If they do, they're not gonna go through with it. Yep. Third party. There you go. It's not gonna work. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Fighting. This person's gonna always fight with you. It's not gonna change if you had this person before. So onward and onward. Okay, so what we got here is air signs, fire signs, no water, barely any water. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you lucked out a little bit, like about 10%, little bit. Fire about 50%. Air about 20%. With the Libra card there. Okay. All it is about a house because they want it to be comfortable. They don't want to work. They're the ones that don't want to work. They just want to open their legs and pop out, wah, wah, so that they could be maintained and kept very nice, but not clean. Like I said, this person doesn't do much around the house either. Doesn't cook, doesn't clean. They don't do very much at all, but complain about money, okay? Knowing that they are set with the house and a fishnet, but by all means, okay? Not my family. On the way. Okay. Give me one card, please, and thank you. Yeah, they were juggling. Okay. Yeah, they were waiting. But they knew that they had a solid person right there that wasn't going to go anywhere. This is what I mean. They knew that they didn't have the strength to do this all over again. So they either gave up on it, gave the responsibilities over, so they could have a new, fresh, new start. But that's abandoning your responsibilities, ma'am or sir. Yeah. They don't want to stress out anymore. They want to become newly pregnant with somebody else. That's disgusting, though. Yeah, this King of Pentacles is looking for somebody who actually likes to get the coin. Okay. Ace of Pentacles again. But it's in reverse because they're always waiting for somebody to hand out money. Okay. Whoever this person is, you might have a hold, or they might have a hold on you. Just remember that you are still the King of Pentacles. And excuse me, whatever you have to offer, please understand that your boundaries need to be set, if that's the way you want to do it. Because this person doesn't give a fuck about boundaries. If anything, go very slow with commitment right about now. Because they're just trying to get hitched. The hitching ties you down. You just want to be free, hop from place to place, right? That's that person who always complains, who always has a house, who always has food in their belly, who always has... And they have kids too, so it's just like, you know, they're not giving more than what they should. As an adult, you're supposed to be teaching your kids how to read, write, everything. Not the other way around, not your parents. Okay. So, lesson learned for whoever this is going to. Yep, defensive. Somebody here is being defensive about death or about it ending. About this King of Pentacles right now. The King of Pentacles is popping out a lot. Okay? Because this is a man who cares about where his interest is going into. Okay? They don't give a fuck about the world going around for love. They want to know where the fuck their interest is going into. So that it could keep growing. It could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Or an Aquarius. Or you have just a big ass dream. Okay. Yeah. You don't want to start with nobody, but the Wheel of Fortune isn't turning either on your side. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Equal give and take. There is none. And you know this. Excuse me. You already know how my voice gets. If it gets lower, if it gets higher, somebody's messing with me. Alright. They always do. Sorry. Let's start with the left side. Yeah, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person is trying to see which one of these would make them go in faster. Okay, because they want the money. They don't want the heartbreak. They're going to say that they don't want to fight, but they're always going to fight with you. I'm telling you guys, don't let nobody in. But it's up to you if you want to do it that way. Because everybody depends on their moons. Okay. Not understand how that moon was eaten up a few days ago. That shit was wicked to see. Alright. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay, this king or this queen knows exactly what they're doing against this Libra or Leo. Oh, did I say Libra? Libra, Leo, and Gemini. Okay, but both of these water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you guys are not facing one another. So that means that you guys are putting something in the middle. All right, maybe this Empress, this Cancer, or this Offer. Whichever one it is still going to have victory and success later on, but it's not going to be the way that you think it is. It's going to be about telling you the truth, or you telling them the truth about the detail you put into stuff. Okay? Jesus. So, some things you really have to think about. Yeah, about being homeless. Understand what it's like to be homeless. Alright? Having nothing, absolutely nothing, just a backpack. Okay? Ten of Swords, Six of Cups, Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. Okay, so this person, how could I say this? This person is out in the cold and they are hurt, but they still have feelings for you and they wish that they could talk to you. But you walked away, or they had to walk away. Okay, because like I said, eclipse, right? Eclipses happened. Like I said, that sun and that moon could be taken away so fast. It's not even funny, man. That shit was cool, though. It's like, so cool. Give me one card, please. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, like I said, this person's gonna go towards marriage very slow, but at the same time, this person can't give out more love after commitment. I think that's what the part where everybody's having trouble at. Being committed and not fucking around at the same time. Okay. Yeah, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, and Six of Wands. Yeah, they want to return to you so bad. Look. They want to give you a cup here. They want to go back, and they want to go back. They're going the same way. But this Libra, gotta be careful with this Libra. Okay. Sleeping. Magic. Manipulation. Not telling the truth to this person. And this person just wants genuine love. They're not defending themselves because they got options also. So, it's just like, you know, this person's crying over their Two of Cups. And then they can't hold on to it no more. Because they know that they were in a third party with them. And that was the truth. So, they want to tell you the truth. But they don't want to fight. They don't want to hurt. They don't want to be left outside in the cold anymore. Okay. Alright, guys. So that's it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Alright. I'm away from my bell, so hit it.